So what's good, my G's? Myself, YMG. What's this episode called today, Nathan?
Strong.
This episode today is called A Conversation with a Brilliant Mind.
Jeez! I like that one, Let's do it. That's spoken word-ish.
But you're a star. Don't need a man to carry your heart. Baby, could we come this far?
Can you first of all just introduce yourself, age, if you want to, that is, country, your background, what ends you're from?
Yes,
you get me?
Brief
little,
story,
you get me?
Well, my name's Samantha. I'm 29.
Okay.
And I'm from East London. It's like
East side.
what's that dating show? Cilla Black. Blind date.
Blind date.
This is Samantha and she's from East London. So yeah,
Just so the viewers know, for Samantha, a range isn't out of her range, just so you know.
a what? A range isn't out of her range. You're crazy.
Flexing.
I'm I'm the founder / co-founder of N Juicy Shrimp London. Also founder of COLN. I'm a multifaceted human being.
Okay.
Definitely.
So let's break things down. First and foremost, what is COLN and why the name COLN?
COLN's a swimwear brand, bespoke handmade swimwear. The name COLN is is the start of my friend's name Siobhan, and then Len is the end of my friend's name Helen, so COLN. So those are the two people that I was discussing with the most regarding the name for the company.
Okay.
So by the end I was just, oh my god, put your names together.
Bingo. That's mad though. They must be like your sisters then, for you to even
they are my
make
close
that
friends.
up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in regards to the whole COLN, how was the journey with that? Did you just randomly wake up one day and just go to a tailor, get it made and started selling it? What was the journey?
So with that, it started off as Majestic Goddess.
Okay.
Which was basically me just flipping bikinis from eBay and dribbling up my money.
Cool.
So it started from that, and I rebranded it in 2019.
Okay.
Rebranded in 2019, and that's when I bought a sewing machine and I learned how to sew.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went and bought the material and got patterns from
How
the
easy
internet.
was it learning to sew?
I'm quite creative. I'm good with
Okay.
my hands, so it was literally just ABC and then I did it.
Okay.
And then eventually I found a manufacturer in London, and then I got her to create the proper pieces.
Sorry, this guy's smirk is making you laugh. Bro, you got the most devilish smirk on. I don't know why, but yeah, okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. You're intrigued.
Yeah.
You're very eloquent
So
in
that was
speech. I've
it.
noticed that.
Am I?
You're such a soothing voice.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
They say that. But no, so it was. But for me, COLN was more of an outlet. When I create something, it's usually an outlet. So when I started COLN, it's when I found I was going to have heart surgery.
Okay.
So for me, it was an outlet. So that's basically what COLN was.
Yeah.
It was my
You
distraction.
just had to do something.
I had to do something. So if it's what I usually do. I'll start something or I'll go hard to distract. Obviously, you don't want to sit down being miserable. So you be productive.
Exactly.
So that's
Work
where
for your pain.
yeah. So that's what COLN was birthed from.
Okay. So do you feel maybe if you didn't have that heart surgery, maybe there would be no COLN?
I feel like there would have been a COLN. Everything happens as it should, innit?
First.
So COLN had its part to play. Obviously, I've fallen back from it now. I might go back to it. I don't know. We'll see. But it had its part to play in my journey. So it played its part.
I love that.
So it was meant to happen. It was gonna happen regardless.
So you obviously did really well and developed COLN because of a very probably I can say a negative time in your life. Obviously, you thank God you're all right now, well and healthy, and you're here today. But how did Hot Juicy Shrimp?
Respect on the name. So Hot and Juicy Shrimp London.
Yeah.
Don't know. Do you want the? I can give you the.
I want the full. I want all the details, girl.
The real is so I ate a seafood boil in America like a couple years ago.
Okay. What part of America?
In Vegas.
Okay.
So I ate a seafood boil there, and literally it was so sweet. It was entering my head. Yeah. It was so good, but I never thought of bringing that to the UK at that point. Then the idea came to me in, I believe it was September last year.
Yeah.
But I just thought, let me sell like 5 each weekend and just make a little bit of change. I came up with the name, the logo, and then I spoke to my best friend about it. I was like, look, this is a brand I want to do. And then she was like, yeah. She's like, this is a viable company. She was like, I want to get on board with you. Yeah. And then she got involved in it. And then from there, we had the kitchen in Angel, the kitchen in South Woodford. So basically in our houses. And then from there, it just was sold out every weekend. And then it got to the point within 2 months. So it was like September, October, November. We couldn't, so we had to get assistants in our kitchen.
Because there was that much demand.
We couldn't keep up. And then it's like, and then obviously then we started deep in that, right, this is an actual business now. And we're cooking food and we're feeding people. We can't do this from our kitchens. Exactly. Because if someone gets food poisoning now, that's our head. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Such a thing to say.
No, that's our head. It's not a joke. So like, when you reach a certain point, obviously you're not meant to, you know. But when you reach a certain point, it is advised to be serious because you don't want anything coming to you because you need insurance. Yeah. In order to be insured, you need to be cooking from a licensed premises. Yeah. If you're cooking from home, unless your home is licensed, which majority of people's aren't, you can't be insured. And so if someone sues you, how are you affording to pay them? So we were like, do you know what? It's time. And in that week, I found a kitchen in Bethnal Green.
Which you're still in till this day?
Yeah, and obviously the team has grown to this point. 7. I think I've got, how many staff? About 7?
That's amazing.
Big up, man.
That's amazing. Yeah. What were you going to add, Nathan?
No, just adding to that is like, obviously you have to be in inspected environment as well.
Yeah.
Hygiene and all that. And then just to add on to that, it's like, getting personalities to work with you, it's kind of like it's a big deal, isn't it? Like,
what, your staff?
Going for that whole process.
Do you know what? We're blessed to have a good staff team. Like, but the way we're set up in like Hot and Juicy, it's like a family environment, and it's like, it's no joke. Like everyone has everyone's back. Like it's more than just work, especially because one of the important things to us was to take on young people and give them their first place of work. Okay. Like we can just hire people who are experienced, but we'd rather take on people who have never worked before and give them skills.
I refer to that. I love that. Do you know why? Do you know why I love that? Because in my experience coming up as a youngin', I've been told, I'm sure many of us were told that, oh, you don't have experience. So how am I going to get experience?
So there's now a place where we can go to whereby you can get your experience. That's amazing.
And let's keep it real. The younger lot, they have the energy. They're the ones that have the drive. They're willing. Like they want it so bad. So why not give them the opportunity?
I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's like, it doesn't even matter about the CV. Obviously, look at the CV.
Of course, they have to be decent people.
Yeah, but it's more about when you come in for your trial shift. Do you fit in? Not even so much do you fit in. Do you come with a attitude that you want to learn?
Exactly.
Because you can teach anyone anything, and it's not hard.
It's just the willingness, the attitude, determination.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
That sounds amazing, man. That's a proper nice journey and how it developed. Without giving too much away, what would you say was helpful in terms of you guys, the growth and just the speed of the growth, which I find amazing? Because I'm not gonna lie, I've been on a page and I've seen certain like industry people or influencers who are reviewing the food Like there was Black Youngster, if I'm not mistaken. Like come on now, that's something international. I like Black Youngster. He's a big kid. I love him. So I think it's amazing. But what would you say has been helpful in regards to the growth? And obviously, I've seen you're still humble with it, remembering God. So it's just really nice to see.
In terms of the growth, is customer complaints.
Okay.
Is actually listening to the customer's complaints and improving on it.
Okay.
Because without customers actually voicing to us what we can do better, which we appreciate, do you know what I'm saying, or saying not happy with this, that is like one of the best ways that we've grown.
Okay.
Because we actually take it on board and it's like, okay, this customer didn't like this, why? Like, what can we do to make sure that the next customer does not have this same problem?
That's a big gem. That's a big
Do you
gem
get what I'm
for all those
saying?
businesses.
Because
That's
it's
a big
like
gem.
you can't be proud in it. Like if two people have complained about the same thing, what are you do? What
There
are
must
you
be
doing?
some sort of issue, some truth in what they're saying.
Exactly. And as much as it might hurt your ego, it's like, so that's how a lot of our processes have improved, by our customers actually being honest with us and saying, look, this was shit. And then we're like, okay, it's not happening again. Like we'll spend money to make sure that this isn't happening again.
Yeah.
Because we're new to it. Do you know what I'm saying? So we're learning.
Yeah.
But the only way to learn is to really take on the criticism
Definitely.
and act on it.
What would you recommend from the menu? That's the best way to break it down.
Oh, Seafood Mania has everything in it.
Oh, okay.
Crab, lobster, prawn.
What's your personal
crab.
preference in terms of the seafood?
So my favourite meal is Crab Fest.
Okay, so you like
Times 3, which has 3 crab casters in it.
I'm about to get that.
2 sweet corn,
He's a
3
seafood.
potatoes, smothered in the hot and juicy
All of
sauce,
that.
with added extra sausage.
I'm really hungry right now.
What kind of sausage do you guys do?
It's sweet.
Is it pork, chicken?
No, it's halal.
Okay.
Everything's halal.
Like, what challenges have you faced so far?
Good what?
Yeah.
If you don't mind sharing.
Challenges. The first day we started in that kitchen was the worst day, or potentially one of the worst days of my life.
Oh, really?
Oh, because if you're moving from processing X amount of orders, in your little oven at home that goes up to 200 degrees, you now enter a commercial kitchen with an industrial oven, and you've got 3 times the amount of orders to process.
Wow.
And the oven is, we didn't even understand it. The oven crisped the whole, the first, and it was just literally, we were all crying.
Yeah.
Bless you guys.
And we were just like, what have we signed up for?
Just mad overwhelmed.
But then we literally went home that day and we just drew out plans of the kitchen, like literally redid our whole recipe.
You guys don't play around, man. You guys proper dedicated.
Yeah, customer comes first.
Of course.
You're a real G, man.
You have to.
I have to just get an order and take my EpiPen because you're such a real G.
No,
That's
it's true. You have to, because that's the only way that you can. Customers do come first, man.
First.
They're your.
Without them, it's like,
What are we? So we literally went home, drew out the plan in the kitchen. What equipment can we order? How can we change the recipe to adapt this amount of orders? And we didn't sleep. Every morning I'm waking up researching, me and my business partner sharing ideas. And I thank God that I did it with someone, because if I went through that by myself, no.
Probably been a bit too much.
So
Yeah.
God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
Man. This is amazing. I love it, man. I love it. I can't lie to you. As I said to you before, is this nice and refreshing to hear? And it's been a nice. You still do that face? You haven't changed.
Yeah.
It's a nice journey, man. You get me?
Yeah.
What do you like future wise? Is it something that you plan to do? Maybe set up restaurants in and around Europe and around the world, or you feel for now you're happy with just taking over the UK?
Listen.
I mean London.
The world is my oyster, man.
Amen.
And it will go as big as, firstly, as God wants it to go,
Yes.
and as much as we grind. You can't get there without the graft.
No.
Do you get what I'm saying? If we want to set up 3 branches next year, it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have to be ready to not sleep.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying? And actually get the staff. So what we're trying to do is get the team able to work without us, so that we can then.
Branch
If
off
we
to-
can have branches all over UK, all over Europe, listen,
Amazing.
the world is our oyster, you know. You can't underestimate the power of hard work.
Trust me.
So I don't know
Yeah.
where this can go, but I know that it will go as far as it needs to go. I trust that.
Exactly.
Are we gonna add Nathan?
My mum once told me that work is prayer. That is it.
Everything.
Work is your prayer. That's you creating your own journey. Just as
That's
you
amazing.
said, the world is your oyster. The world is yours and everything in it. You work and heaven will repay you.
Amen to that, man. That's a nice. I like that saying.
So my process is I pray. Yeah. I put it in the universe. I'll say it out loud. So if I want to have 3 branch open next year, I will pray to God about it. I will say it. Before Hot and Juicy, I prayed about it and then it sold out. Yeah. So I pray. I put it into the universe. I will say, okay, this is going to happen, or I'll write it down. And then I will graft. And every little achievement, I will go back to God and I'll thank Him.
Okay.
And that is literally every business I've done that has excelled, that has always been my process. You can't do it alone.
Gratitude.
That's what I think.
I mean, even if it doesn't excel the way you wish for it to do, that's still experience.
It's all a lesson. It's all a lesson.
So
Like CO Len, I'm not even vexed about how much money I lost with that. I lost a lot of money. But I'm not vexed about it because I learned. Do you know what I'm saying? Like now, the way the Instagram page is laid out is because I've learned with,
It's made you
It's deep, man.
Yeah.
Where's my drink, please?
please enjoy it. Tequila and apple juice. But I've never actually heard that combination. I usually do tequila with this with salt and lime.
That's what you do in America, Miami.
Oh, so you're on that MIA life, yeah? Okay.
MIA.
Talk to me about, when did you know, just for the viewers and everything, when did you know when it was alright for you to say, you know what, I can leave my 9 to 5, this is me now, I'm lit? If you don't mind me asking, that is. At what point did you think, or was it?
I don't know.
When you left, was it a bit of, or you think, was there, should I do this? Or
No, it was literally like, I can't do this anymore.
Okay.
It was like, I knew I always...
Can you share what your 9 to 5 was?
I had a good job.
Okay.
Let's put it that way.
I had a good job. It was a government job. I had a good job.
Okay, nice. So
I just knew like when I would be late for work every day, like I would stroll in with the angriest look on my face when it was lunchtime, and I just, do you know what I'm saying? I'd just come back whenever, like
You were violated, basically.
No, I just really said, you know what, I cannot do this. Yeah. I cannot have someone dictating for me when to come in or when to go home or when, who am I? Yeah.
You guys, I don't know.
No, I'm joking.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am? Do you know my name? No, honestly, but it just got to a point that it was like 3 months. Okay, we've consistently earned this much.
Yeah.
I said, and then I...
Okay. No, but
Now the lifestyle different.
I honestly fuck with that because it's like, I've been watching you and just seeing what you're doing and stuff like that. And I remember there was one post you posted and you were talking about all the jobs you worked and stuff like that. And I was just thinking to myself that, you never really know what people go through just to get to where they are. Like, you've been through some...
I've done everything. I was cleaner.
I've
done cleaning. I've done bouncing. I worked in the children's care home. Where did I work? I've lost count.
Everything.
I've lost count.
Just talk about that hustler spirit that you have. Like, when did you start to feel that thing inside of you that, I gotta make it in this life? And was there anyone or anything that inspired you? You just gotta get it, man.
So my inspiration, in a good way and bad way, was my mum. So when I was small, and obviously my dad left. Not obviously. It's not okay. It's not normal.
What's your mum's character?
This girl's actually a character. I love it.
Nah, but she's right though.
It's not okay. It's not normal.
But isn't it so crazy how that?
I just said obviously.
Yeah, it's mad. But no, what's your mum's heritage?
My mum's Nigerian. My dad's Dominican.
Right. Yeah, man. Me, I eat the jerk chicken, panny curry, go up, man. I need to have fries with
it. To my chest. Hold on. I've got trapped in
Madam, please. Madam, please don't die here. I beg you.
Okay, so my mum's Nigerian, my dad's Dominican. My dad left when we were small. So my mum then was working like 3 care jobs.
Bless her.
At one, so she was doing night job, coming home, sleeping 2 hours, going do. So obviously I saw this. So that's where my mum would have to take me to work for and hide me. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I was younger, so she'll hide me in her clients' houses so that they won't, and she'll be like, stay quiet, don't let them know you're here. And then
Big up, mum. Sorry to cut you off. Big up, mum.
Yeah,
man.
she
Big up,
tried
mum.
still. She did alright.
Yeah.
So obviously I saw her grind. So that's where I saw hard work pays off. And my mum always said, she said, I'm not going on benefits. Like, I don't want my kids to think this benefits is okay. We're not gonna, and my dad left us a house. It was a 6-bedroom house. My mum was like, I'm not losing this house. I'm not going into a council flat. Like, you lot are gonna see that you need to work hard and you can maintain it.
Yes.
So obviously what I took from that was, okay, you need to work hard, but I don't want to be working like that when I've got kids.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? So my thing was, I need to be a business owner because I need to be at home. Because I understand you did what you had to do because you didn't have a choice, but I have that choice and all I can do is learn. So that's what inspired me.
Mommy, you did well, though. This one,
She
this
tried.
smart girl.
She tried. I said I won't do that.
So you're just building up on what your mum already started, basically. And yeah, just to say that, like, we definitely need to appreciate our mums more, man. I feel like, right now, if you're watching this, text your mum, tell her that you love her, or buy flowers, go send her something nice. You feel me? Because
all dads as well.
Yeah,
sometimes the narrative changes.
Yeah,
and
definitely dads as well. But I just feel like mums, like, oh yeah, this is a 2-part Dear Mama. Yeah, but seriously though, mums
You
really,
know I appreciate it.
exactly.
Lady.
Mums really do it.
These
for
girls
us.
just, fam.
It's amazing because mums go through everything just for us. So
I think it's amazing.
I love women empowerment right now. I think it's a big deal, especially with black women. I say black women because that's all I know, innit? So no disrespect to other races, but black women are really putting on for themselves. You feel me? Stepping up,
Literally.
carrying the torch. I don't know. Alright.
I've never heard you laugh that loud. I don't know how to react. Okay, guys.
I don't know why that happened.
Because you're thinking about black women yourself.
That's a good excuse. I love that.
At least
I'll take that.
But it's cool. We take that, baby. You can dribble. Oh, come on.
I don't know what kind of.
No, but seriously, I'm just really inspired with like the black power, women empowerment, and they just feel like they don't need no guy to do nothing for them.
We do.
Wait, you want your...
Don't get twisted.
I mean, not in that sense. I mean, like you're independent in the sense that you take control of your kind of destiny. And of course you want that male support or whatever, but it's not like you can do without it, you feel me?
But she want that man. You want a strong
That's
man.
not possible.
You want a strong man to be.
Do you know what? I agree with her. It's actually not possible.
It's not
because
possible.
Men and women were not made like that. Even though we
You're
can
meant
coexist.
But do you know what it is? I love you guys' mentality, but there are females out there that just have
They're
such
happy.
probably not happy deep down, but they have such a toxic mentality towards guys. I don't need a guy. Deep down, they probably don't mean it, but they're saying.
Do you know how I see it, bro? It's like a lot of women such as yourself. You're independent. You're strong. You're doing your thing. You don't always want that. You want to go home to someone who's taking charge. You feel me?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Because you're always
you're
always out there putting in work. You want someone to take care of you.
Yeah.
You want someone to, you know.
Do you want to be in your bag and in his bag?
No.
Okay, you're not one of them girls that has to be. I'm seeing so many tweets and stuff. I have to voice this, man. So many girls are just adamant. Has he got money? Is he spending on you? This, that, and the other. Expecting the world and more. When these times they're not bringing much to the table.
The world's changed. It's not the same as it was.
Don't get me wrong. We've got to slap on a bit of chivalry. We've got to make sure we're spoiling our women, making sure they're lit and everything. But at the same time, you got to be signed to the table, babes. You get
Facts.
Like,
I feel like where
why aren't you podcast coming soon, man?
Podcast coming soon. But I feel like when the world was like that, when the man goes out and earns money, and then women weren't spending as they're spending now.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? They were very like modest, and they were just at home looking after the kids to school, and that was it.
Yeah.
But now, woman wants Gucci bag,
madam.
Chanel purse, Gucci trainer, Birkin bag that will cost the whole house. So I feel like it's changed.
It has changed.
So in terms of the dynamics where the man is still the head of the household, in my opinion, that's how we're built.
Facts.
If you wanna protest that, that's why divorce rate is high. Yeah.
Bro, she's lit. You're lit.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Like.
And that's how men and women we're built. Do you get what I'm saying? And you can't fight it. Like for me, me doing business is not because I want to dominate over the man. It's because I want to be at home as a housewife raising my kids, but be able to
Still
bring
be
money
secure,
to the
right?
table.
Exactly.
Because it's for a man to look after a woman, children, and a house by himself. In London, that's very hard.
I haven't come across many.
It's very hard. So for me, it's like so my dream is to always have an office in the house.
Yeah.
So when the kids are at work, I can take care of the house and just do whatever I need to do, but I've got income coming in. Do you know what I'm saying? So he doesn't feel like the burden is on him, because that, like, money is also an issue in why divorces happen. Do you get what I'm saying?
Talk that talk.
When's the book coming, man?
The book is coming soon.
Samantha book.
Chronicles of Samantha Pascal, part 1.
In works.
When even you have a man and he's staying in your house for like a week, to keep that household clean, and feeding him is a full-time job, you know.
That kind of depends on how much of a man, what kind of man he is. There's some messy guys out there.
Exactly.
That's true.
Because for me, I do my shit anyway.
Because you had that training.
Exactly.
That's true.
I clean, I cook, I love cooking.
Because one guy, I felt like I was cleaning from morning to night.
That's it just depends on the guy. Some guys are like that. They're not. It's probably
some guys
but they got a good cleaner, but it's not the tidiest, so it's extra.
Because for me, you know me, I hate dirt. I hate messiness. I just hate certain shit, man. Like, my shit has to be in order.
Very particular.
So I wouldn't want to put that on another person if they don't do it the way I like it to be done. Because if you don't do it the way I like it to be done, that's going to be a problem. So I don't want to put that. No, I don't want to put that on my woman. No, seriously, like,
bro, she's a big kid. You're the biggest thing I've ever come across in my life.
I just get agitated with little things like that. So why not save my love's precious time and do it myself? And she can do other things for me.
Man said my love, sweet like that, yeah.
Sweet love.
Wink.
So we're not gonna discuss your love life then.
My love life.
There might be your future husband watching. We never know. This shit could go viral, man. You know what I mean? He got some jokes.
Probably out there doing the Birdman thing.
I'm trying to think. My love life.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay, are you single?
I'm single.
Okay, that's what we need to know. We don't need to know anything more.
Okay,
guys,
cool.
she's single.
I'm not in a committed relationship.
Ready to mingle.
So perhaps maybe one of my older brosses from the village in Niger can get paper and marry you.
It's gonna cost 10,000.
To respond.
No, I'm joking. No,
Oh, okay.
Obviously not. It's a joke anyway.
Yeah, it's a joke. Yeah.
I just like real people.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, when I feel like when guys see a girl who's young and getting it, they assume that she's a tough cookie. I don't even know what they assume.
Oh, okay. I know.
Do you know what I mean? Like, they think you're hard luck. Like, I haven't come from. Do you know what I'm saying? I've come from the struggle, and I will never forget that.
So not everyone has your mentality. A lot of people change.
I know a lot of people change, but I could not forget that, and I keep it very real. So it's like I just want someone to come to me and be real. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to be perfect, but just be honest and just be yourself. If yourself is not compatible.
What's your thoughts on a guy's financial position? Is that important to you at this stage of your life?
A guy needs to be comfortable.
Oh, okay.
So whatever his comfortable is, your comfortable doesn't necessarily need to be designer.
Okay.
Your comfortable can be you just like normal clothes, but you're paying all your bills on time, your rent, and you can maybe save a little bit.
And if a man's getting that through illegitimate means, excuse my English.
I don't want a view.
Oh, okay. You don't want anybody.
View, no.
No, he has to be a legal man.
He has to be legal because if we want to buy a property together, what's like? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was younger and I didn't know what I was doing, then I would have said, okay, let me just ride in the passenger seat. No, I'm not on it, because now it's like you need to bring pay slips forward and your bank statements so that we can get this mortgage. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna
No,
take
for
out a
sure.
mortgage and you're bringing cash and saying, hold that.
That's how I Free the bros then. You get me?
Freedom! View your team.
Conspiracy gang. And now I feel you loud and clear. It's making sense.
Yeah,
You're
no,
in the space now, you don't sound
I can't be with someone who's not earning money legitimately.
Okay, and if he's earning money legitimately, but he's not, for example, in your kind of pay bracket, is that a big problem
Is it a problem for him?
for you?
Is it a problem for him though?
100% he'll be insecure. Most guys will be insecure.
Exactly.
If they feel like they can't give you the stuff that you like.
But I don't need a man to buy me stuff.
But as a guy, you want to treat you now.
But then this is the thing. I don't need lavish gifts.
Fair play.
Do you like if someone was to, I don't know, make me a 3-course meal and he's put a little candle and some rose petals? How much are rose petals? £1 on Amazon.
You don't know.
Like for me, I'm more sentimental.
Okay,
It's more the thought and effort for me, because me trying to get big isn't because I want to live a lavish life. That's not my fundamentals behind it. So a guy doesn't need to come and bring me a big Selfridges bag. I don't think I've ever seen a big Selfridges
What would
bag.
you rather he gave you, 1,000 red roses or £1,000? Be honest.
The $1,000 will die. Bring the money! Why are you buying 1,000 red roses? That's a waste of money. But then that's stupid, because they're gonna die. Where am I meant to put it after tomorrow?
How was Maldives recently? Thought I'd just put that in there. Yeah, we tell you. I'm letting know everything now, Jake.
No, Maldives was good, man. It was honestly like it was breathtaking. Like I feel like it's somewhere that if you need to save for a year to experience that, you need to get there. Like it's just you're literally I don't even know what it is.
Luckily, he's mine, mate. He can cover me next month. Cheers, man.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
put
I
this-
feel like
put your sister on the phone.
obviously there's places similar to it that you can go to, but I highly recommend
What was it
it.
about there for you? What just
Just
stood out?
isolation, man.
Okay.
Just being like, for me, when I go on holiday, I need a wow moment.
Okay.
Like a moment I'm just like, oh my God, wow.
And that gave you that.
Yeah, man. That water, the sand, everything was just like untouched. Because it's all lagoons in it. So it's not affected by man. Like it's obviously the things are built, but it's just like I definitely go back there when I'm in love. Because like it's like even at night you can hear the waves, and it's just like
You like that romantic stuff. Proper deep how you are as a woman.
I'm very sentimental.
You are.
But like I was just like every night I was meditating, and all I could hear was the ocean, and it was just like I meditate a lot. So I was meditating, just hear the ocean, and it's just like, and you know, just like, wow, like this is God.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I like to speak about, because I meditate as well.
Yeah.
Quite a lot, and sometimes I miss a day or two, but that's something I take seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So what has it done for you, and what is your method of meditation?
Well, what it's done for me is it's calmed me down a lot. I used to be very angry. Just angry, like for no reason.
Yeah.
I was just very angry. Like even now I have my moments where I get, but it's taught me to read it back in and just focus and just be quiet.
Yeah.
Teaches you to be at one with your thoughts
Yeah.
and actually process it. I use an app called Headspace and it gives guided meditation. So it gives you like different things if you want to
Headspace, yeah.
Headspace.
I think I've heard of it.
I know that,
Very
John.
good. And I also do like hypnotherapy
Okay, what's that?
when they hypnotise you. Just,
You believe in that? Is it real?
it works, you know.
While you're being hypnotised, what state are you in? Are you just still
Just out of it.
or serious?
Just go out of it. But it depends, because I meditate, it's easy for me to get into that.
Yeah.
And then when they count down and say your name, you wake up.
Okay.
But
And in that time, I'm a bit freaked out. This reminds me of Get Out, that movie.
yeah,
that I watched.
basically,
But when you're temporarily not in the States, do you know that or you don't know?
you don't know.
So it could just be an illusion, fam. They probably put some sleeping tablets somewhere. You feel
No.
asleep, no?
No.
I gotta try that.
So I do that as well. My cousin does it. She does hypnotherapy. But it's obviously you have different focuses.
Yeah.
So like one of my focuses was like I want to lose weight.
Okay.
So I was like, I need to hypnotise me into losing weight. And then, you know, apart from today, I've been very good.
I haven't really helped the situation, but you gotta have your little cheat day.
And then, yeah, just different focuses.
No, I respect that, because I always like to encourage people to meditate.
No, I taste my drink. My drink's mad.
Too much.
You don't know it's koro koro. Don't put it on your mouth.
I didn't do it. Where were we?
The feature for Hot and Juicy.
Yes.
It's launching.
Just your ventures in general. Like,
Just Hot and Juicy right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't know. Maybe future ventures will pop up at some point, but right now,
Hot and Juicy.
Hot and Juicy is my primary concern.
Do you know what would be dope?
Focus.
Ooh, you know what would be dope?
What?
If she comes up with a Hot and Juicy theme song. That would be
Like McDonald's have I'm loving it.
that would bang.
Hot and Juicy.
Get my man to do it for me. That would bang though. I think that would be sick.
The future of Hot and Juicy. So, by the time this comes out, the YouTube would have been launched.
Okay, so you got. I've seen the YouTube channel, but there's no
YouTube
video.
show. If you can't take the heat. If you can't take the heat.
If you can't take the heat, I don't get that.
That's the name of the show.
Oh, if you can't take the heat, is the name of the show. Oh, okay.
Would you have any advice or gems you'd like to give to young women coming up who want to take a similar path as yourself or just be great in life?
Well, my advice to everyone, both male and female, is hard work and consistency. The difference between someone that makes it and someone that doesn't isn't because the person that makes it is better than the other person. It's usually because they stayed consistent. That's it. Hard work and consistency.
I like that.
That's it.
I watched a Nipsey interview. He said he went through all emotions in life. He felt like giving up. He felt good. He felt bad. He felt like the whole world ended. But the one thing he didn't do was give up.
I rate
That was
that.
the one thing. And it took him years to get to where he got to. And he just felt that his faith and his vision was stronger than what anyone else.
Confront him.
Exactly. So
That's what it is. You just have to literally continue, learn your craft, research, keep going and going. If you stop,
That's
it's on you. It's your own.
You just never know when you're about to hit that mark.
Yeah, you just have to keep going. Keep it going, keep it going.
I just want to end it and thank Sam for coming on. As I mentioned to you guys earlier, she's not someone that I talk to on an everyday basis. So her coming on, I appreciate it. It's real love. I wish you all the best going forward. Your business is booming. May it continue to boom. Your business partner as well. All the best to her. And yeah, man. Make sure you guys, hopefully many of you guys watching don't have allergies. Hit up Hot and Juicy Shrimp London. Get yourself an order. You get me? And black lads out there, pop in, say hello to her, you know. I'm joking.
I don't look like this on the weekends.
Do you want to give out your socials real quick?
Coco Pascal, KOK Pascal, and the company is Hot and Juicy Shrimp London.
I didn't even ask you why it's called Hot and Juicy Shrimp.
Because it's hot and juicy, that's why.
Quite self-explanatory, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why. That's it.
No, thank you lot for tuning in. We've given you another great content, amazing content.
That's it.
Because I said it is.
Thank you, Sam, man.
Yeah, make sure you click
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, share
And
with
share.
people, man.
Stop being stupid.
Nah. Big up.
Big up, man.
For sure.